it is do or die. Now or never.
Which makes him no less than a loose predator in the society.
That's a crazy thing to say about somebody, and you're gonna also notice, like, with this video, because it's AI. I don't know who this is, but they keep using these weird AI images to generate Blast. And like I don't even know what he's doing in this picture. Are these like children? What are they trying to say? But you're gonna see this is an awful video.
I'm still not sorry.
However, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because he not only harassed KSI
again, not Blastphamoushd, weirdly AI generated photos
in public.
Black. He's a YouTuber. He's fucking black. What's he doing?
But also had cocaine in public.
Oh my god. So him doing a cocaine prank is him actually doing cocaine. I think we're going to turn this to a drinking game. Every time they use a photo of AI picture of Blastphamoushd, you gotta take a drink.
Property.
And technically, I'm a little bit banned from this property because of some shit that happened here. I'm not allowed to be here.
Copies other creators' content, and even today runs after Instagram models by promoting their business on his page. While in the back...
Oh my god. Just use any other photo. Like, poorly Photoshop, it will look better than these random people.
He's literally begging for money from his viewers.
Go all in. That's a super chat request.
Well, on YouTube, one thing is very clear. A creator should never mess with
the on YouTube.
Go all in. That's a super chat request.
Well, on YouTube,
I wouldn't say begging. Like, I mean, if they were gonna use like an example of him begging, you should show, like, you know, him begging. It just looked like he was taking requests, I guess.
One thing is very clear. A creator should never mess with the viewers. Because whenever a creator disappointed their followers, it only takes them a few days to destroy their years of hard work. So if a criminal like King Azule can still exist on YouTube, imagine how many of them out there running YouTube channels without getting verified. In fact, Blastphamoushd is also included in that list.
Employees starting to show up and shit. And technically, I'm a little bit banned from this property.
In one of his videos uploaded 11 years ago, Blastphamoushd was standing outside a luxury apartment by Camden Properties. He was high on alcohol and had no
Y'all gonna have to edit that one out. He was high on alcohol.
The reason why he was banned was that a few years ago he did something disturbing at this place, because of which he was not allowed to come anywhere close to the property. In fact, he used to live at this luxury apartment and used to go to office.
I mean, like, how do we know, like, what he did was disturbing? Like, maybe he didn't, like, you know, break the lease or something like that. I feel like they're just speculating. And I couldn't find out, like, why he got banned either from the property, but I feel like they're reaching.
Yet, being completely drunk, Blastphamoushd trespassed into the property by using the same keys he had back then.
Swag. Trespassing like a motherfucker.
After walking for a few minutes, he even dared to enter the gym, walked upside down without permission, and made fun of the people who were not...
What? He did what?
To enter the gym, walked upside down without permission, and made...
He walked upside down without permission. What does that even mean?
The people who were not present.
I just hope this is the future of YouTube with these AI scripts that don't even make sense.
And to catch him red-handed. Surprisingly, this is not the first time he did this.
Oh,
if he was doing like a handstand and walking.
They caught me using this shit, and I got kicked the fuck out. Let me see, this shit still working. Oh shit, this shit still working. Oh shit, it's a badass fucking gym, dude. I ain't been up in here in like a year and a half.
Unfortunately, with his habit of playing a victim card, he did not reveal exactly why he was banned. And we searched everywhere on the internet to find out what he must have done 11 years ago. Turns out, he's clever at hiding this disturbing fact from the public. Nonetheless...
I mean, I wouldn't describe him as clever. I just think he just didn't want to put it out. But also, like earlier, how they were saying, like, something disturbing happened. Ban. It was kind of crazy.
Having the guts to snort cocaine in a public park, One thing is pretty clear, that this man must have done something serious that got him banned from this place.
Are they showing a prank video and like trying to take it serious as like he's actually snorting cocaine? I feel like they literally just put in like an AI prompt and was like, generate me a 30-minute video on the downfall of Blastphamoushd HD. And that's why some of it like doesn't make sense, like them taking this so serious. Like this has gotta be AI. There's no way a real person wrote this script. And we're only 4 minutes in.
Fucking delicious.
Surprisingly, a man like him still exists in multiple faces on YouTube. For example, as of today, he has not 1, but 6 channels on YouTube, like Blastphamoushd TV, Blastphamoushd Cooking, BHD Clips, Blastphamoushd Gaming, Blastphamoushd Pranks, and finally, one channel that goes by his official name, Maurice Barnett. Now, it's not that all of these followers were paid to subscribe to his channels. At one time, he used to attract millions of views on his videos. For example, 10 million views.
What? It's not that all these subscribers were paid to be on his channel. What does some of this even mean? I'm
on
confused.
Animations that are scarier than they are funny, or 4.9 million views from Try Not to Get Scared from watching huge spiders in the world. Most importantly, the timing of his reaction to the videos was incomparable. Anyone who used to watch his videos got immediately attached to his way of making others laugh. And there's no doubt that this man
was genuinely funny. I don't even remember if people remember this back in the day, but like, if you went in like his comment section or like other people's comment sections, they would have like his profile pic of him being like, you know, reactive, and it will be funny.
Extremely well at expressing different emotions. The way he laughs, the way he opens his eyes wide, the way he sets the stage that something disturbing is about to come. All these factors turned out to be a perfect time killer for the viewers. Then
I can't believe he fell for that. Also, like, what is the AI script talking about? The way he set the stage for viewers. Just say he was emotive. Like, all this stuff is being way too dramatic.
Something happened along the way that dropped down his views from millions to just 3.8K or 3.1K views per month.
Something disturbing happened.
Despite adopting the same strategy of watching scary videos or reacting to scary videos. And the reason behind this massive downfall was related to a lot of factors, like disturbing attitude towards women, is racist comments, making fun of people suffering from mental health, intentionally overreacting to videos that are not funny, and many more factors that turned his beloved viewers against him.
How much of that was actually disturbing? And like, again, like the AI script being like way too overdramatic. Like, look at the skit.
Racist comments against
taking
KSI.
Too serious.
Black. He's a YouTuber. He's fucking black. What's he doing?
Now,
and then like Blast joking around with, you know, KSI, and then them taking that too serious too. Like, I don't know. I just hope this isn't the future of YouTube. Just making like Sunny V2 style essay videos, but like with no substance or a point.
During the time when KSI began to build his followers on YouTube, he used to upload vlogs and reacted to latest games like Blastphamoushd. Moreover, he was attracting close to 1 million views on average on his videos. So KSI had a pretty strong following during this time. But when
crazy take. But I didn't really watch new KSI. I liked him like when he would be overreactive, kind of like Blastphamoushd was, like with his brother and playing like, you know, the raging games. I never followed his other stuff when he went with like the Sidemen and all that. I just liked it, you know, when they were playing stupid games in their home.
A creator like Blastphamoushd makes racist comments like this, it sets a bad example to the viewers, because such a type of behavior will also attract others to do the same with KSI. In fact, there have been moments when KSI reacted to people who made fun of his skin color.
I am the owner of the world's first KSI living.
When the trend of Labubu dolls was going on, this creator, who had one of the largest collection of Labubus, did something that no one expected. She created a custom-made Labubu whose color matched nowhere near KSI. Although this creator is a big fan of KSI and she was trying to express her love to the influencer, seeing this doll resulted in a massive backlash against her. Even KSI reacted to this creator and expressed his disappointment toward this custom-made Labubu. So imagine what would have come on KSI's mind when Blastphamoushd called him black and made fun of him in front of everyone. because this video dates back to 2014 VidCon event
I genuinely don't think KSI cared. You know, I mean, it was two dudes just joking around with each other versus kind of, you know, the history of blackface and that kind of looking like blackface. But there's a difference between two people of, you know, the same racial group or ethnicity joking around with each other versus somebody different.
Meet once a year to share their thoughts. Yet KSI remained calm and casually ignored the comment.
Yeah, he didn't
Something
care.
That viewers also pointed out in this comment. Yet Blastphamoushd does not seem to give up on this disturbing habit. Sometimes he says the N-word to his friends.
Lush and shit, these... But this is my fucking gripe with these...
So disturbing that they're laughing with each other.
While in other moments, he targets white people like they should not exist in the society.
I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me.
I'm not gonna laugh at you.
I promise you we're not gonna laugh.
When I grew up...
White people should not exist in society. By a stupid voiceover of Charlemagne the guy. Oh my god.
Hey, and I remember...
No, I'm not laughing at you.
I generally want to see what the prompt
like
for this
that
video
thin
was.
line between different types of people where you'll find it extremely difficult to understand which side he wants to stand for. Does he want to promote black people's rights, or does he hate his own kind?
What? How did you jump to that conclusion? What did those jokes have to do with? I would not consider Blastphamoushd a proponent for black rights. Blastphamoushd was our Martin Luther King, but like, how did they come to that conclusion? It's so weird.
This is just the tip of the iceberg of his disturbing behavior. Because when it comes to treating women, this guy has crossed all limits.
I'm about to get my feet touched.
Y'all remember Young Child Support?
If you look deeply at all his channels,
era?
you will find disturbing signals against women. For example, this banner on his channel where a man is pointing a gun at a woman and he never bothered to remove or replace this with something less violent. Then this video where he casually gives tips on 5 ways to beat women without creating any possibility of going to jail.
I assume that's a joke, but I haven't seen the video. It was a joke. It literally was a joke.
Anyone can take to get back at their spouse instead of committing a felony. The minute she opens her mouth to answer, that's when you fart in her face. Because nothing says revenge like the sultry sweet sting of pink eye.
Turns out, even in the real world, this man treats women not like a part of the society, but as an object to be used as per his own wishes.
I don't see any of this getting any better. My is both soft and dry at this point. I basically lost all hope.
In one of the incidents,
what do some of these clips have to do with like what the the AI voice is saying? Like what did that have to do with Blastphamoushd not treating women like a functioning member of society and treating them like objects? It's just random.
Back to July 2018, Blastphamoushd uploaded an animation where he talked about how his crush at the job called goons on him, something that also got him fired from the job. And
is this just a random picture or just a random company? Like, I don't see Blast anywhere.
The reason behind this was not related to his underperformance at work, but because he harassed and hit a woman at work. It all started when he got the job at the call center called C3.
Well, I mean, like, maybe he could have harassed and hit her, like, if we saw, like, from her perspective. But, like, I'm under the assumption, like, the video's fake. You know, like, a bunch of animated story times try to, like, hype up their stories and just make, fake stuff up in order to get an entertaining video out. But if we were to get her perspective, maybe we could see something else. But it was only, Blast's perspective and, like, what he said about, like, harassment and hitting a woman, like, never happened from the animation. I'll even put it up. But it was more so, I think he ended up being mad at the girl and brushing past her. And, like, a whole fight ensued. And, they had to fluff it up and be dramatic. And then the girl called the girl called her boyfriend on Blast, and then there's a bunch of crew that showed up with like guns, and then Blast's coworkers come out, and then they show up with guns, and it's just You know it's fake.
With the intention to do one thing.
And I don't know why he has to just make up stuff. But, oh, I mean, I know why. It's just an AI script. But I don't know why they couldn't have, you know, at least researched it better instead of making up stuff like saying harassing and he hit the woman. And the animated story time is not even that hard to find and verify that didn't happen.
And one thing only.
That I recently went and got a job. I was fired from it about a week after I got the job, but I held it down for about 5 to 6 business days. So what?
Fun fact, the way my house is built, I don't necessarily have one of those smoke detector types. Our smoke detector is like built into the house, so like if smoke, you know, went in through the house, it would beep. So because it's built into the house, we don't have to worry about changing the batteries out or anything. So Blastphamoushd HD was my introduction to that sound. And I used to think it was like a phone notification, and I never knew what it was until I got older. And then, you know, the memes, the stereotypes about the black people and the smoke detector happening.
What happened was, it was a call center. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. One of the main reasons why I got the job was because I knew that there would be a bunch of...
However, this objective of joining this job...
A bunch of what? Guess we'll never know.
...turned out to be the biggest nightmare of his life. You see, at this company, Blastphamoushd was trying to find a date, so he intentionally targeted 2 women at the cafeteria. Now hoping to get any one of them, he did everything to get their number. He bought food for them at the cafeteria and spared time to have conversation and make them laugh. But then something happened with the blonde woman that shook everyone in the office. The blonde woman claimed that Blastphamoushd hit her when no one was around, and when she confronted him for his act, he actually called her ugly.
I know why you're mad.
Yeah, that's what
What are
happened.
you talking about? I'm like...
Not that he actually hit her like the AI script said.
And because she's so bad, like, she's a 9.7 out of a 10, like, you could literally see when I said that, it broke her. Like, what?
The woman was so hurt that she called her cousin to teach Blastphamoushd a lesson. Surprisingly, he even dared the blonde woman to call anyone she wanted, just trying to prove that he's not afraid of anyone. However, when he walked out of the office at the end of the day, Blastphamoushd could not believe his eyes. There was a 6-foot man with a gun, a few friends of the blonde woman holding a pistol and pointing their position directly.
Yeah, like the end of, what is it, Daddy's Home happens, but instead of other characters, Blastphamoushd. I guess they all went to war.
At him. Fortunately, the only thing that saved his life that day was when the security guard came outside and raised their voice before this could get worse.
Same shit. Life advice number 5. Don't date supermodels. You could smash them, you could even be friends with them, even chill with them. But whatever you do, don't date or marry them.
It's ironic how someone who creates life lesson videos ends up backing down on his own words.
I mean, I would not say Blast creates life lesson videos. Like, maybe he sprinkles some stuff in. And, you know, maybe he is an unreliable narrator. But the dark side of YouTube's most toxic reaction channel, like, most of the stuff, we're halfway through the video and none of this was like dark or, you know, crazy. It's just, you know, him having the keys to his old apartment complex, him and the story times. It's him, the way he reacts. It's all stupid and dramatized.
Because in this video, he was giving advice to his viewers that why no one should date a supermodel, acting like he's the most experienced person in the world and no one can share a better life lesson than him. However, around 2...
I mean, that's just him giving advice. I would not go as far as say he's better or, like, you know, narcissistic and like he has the best advice. Like, take everything he says with a grain of salt. And I think he would say the same thing.
Years after uploading this video, Blastphamoushd not only dated an Instagram model, but also became the sole reason for a breakup with his girlfriend, a woman with whom he was in a relationship for more than 5 years. Yet he decided to cheat on her at any cost.
Girlfriend at the time. So yeah, I went and got a different chick. I like a month into sexlessness with Dr. Girlfriend because it sucked.
His reputation took a massive downfall when he shared the actual reason why he cheated on his longtime girlfriend. Blastphamoushd began his confession by explaining that how he grew up poor, how he used to live in a place where gangs, drugs destroyed his childhood. But when he met his girlfriend, she turned out to be the biggest supporter of his dreams. She supported Blastphamoushd when he was growing his channel and was struggling to attract viewers every day. Yet she stood by him every day and even collaborated with him to entertain viewers. However, when it was time to prove his side of love, his responsibility, Blastphamoushd did something that no one could imagine.
Later. So what happened was, me and Dr. Girlfriend, we was dating and shit. Y'all already know that. Towards the end of stuff, Dr. Girlfriend started getting really depressed. I remember like a bunch of times where we were just hanging out and she would just start crying, just break down and start crying and bawling. And I'm like, baby, what's up? Like, yo, what's up? And she'd be like, I know you're gonna leave me. I know you're gonna leave me. You're gonna leave me for a different girl. And I'm just like, yo, what are you talking about? Yo, like, we together right now. And I ain't
he still did that.
Females. I ain't had no side females.
Before he cheated on his girlfriend, the woman was suffering from serious depression. Most importantly, she was not depressed because of some mishap in her family. She was depressed because she was worried about Blastphamoushd leaving her. Surprisingly,
I feel like it might not have just been Blast. She could have had like other stuff going on in her life, or maybe he may be leaving something out, or maybe she may be leaving something out. It could have already been, a toxic relationship nearing the end. But, that doesn't give Blast the right to cheat. And that was pretty messed up. At the same time, it happens. But that is on him, and that is his fault. And I think he does deserve the downfall for that. Because, after that, I think we lost about like everybody. We lost Chavez and Dr. J and the Women. Dr. J and the Women was my favorite, and Dr. Girlfriend, all because of that situation. And like, I think that was really the biggest catalyst and then like just showing us a different light of Blastphamoushd we never saw before. Like, of course, like, we're not gonna be interested in everybody's life, but I think with somebody who built his channel off of, chilling with his friends, chilling with his girlfriend, him trying to like kill roaches in his apartments and stuff, like they were like a good group. And then for that to be separated because, Blastphamoushd was being toxic in the group, it really set a bad taste in everybody's mouth. I'd say, yeah, that's the only dark and disturbing part of the video that we've gotten so far, honestly.
Calling the girlfriend his rock, his everything, and even promising to never cheat on her, Blastphamoushd did the exact opposite.
With Dr. Girlfriend as my rock, that shit allowed me to get the bag. Dr. Girlfriend was mad supportive of my dreams. But
you see, during this time, both of them did not have any sexual relationship for a month. And it
Whoa. I'm going to edit that one out.
Was obvious that his girlfriend needed his support to get over this depression. Turns out that his level of sexual desire is bigger than any person on the planet.
And that's on both of them, maybe for not communicating like they need to. Because, if they were that long into a relationship, Blast should have, like, communicated his needs, and she should have communicated, like, her needs and, like, what she needed maybe a little bit better. Or maybe they just grew apart and he ended up cheating.
That is bound to break any relationship. Because by not being able to fulfill his sexual needs for a month, Blastphamoushd decided to sleep with Instagram models, and his followers could not believe what he was saying. Maybe Blastphamoushd is not born to have a loyal relationship with anyone. Maybe he's never meant to have a girlfriend. And the reason behind this is that he doesn't see women as beautiful human beings.
See, like, these, it has to be an AI script, because like some of these have to be like the weirdest segues and like connections that have ever been made in any video that I've ever seen. Like, we went from a girlfriend till like you're never meant to have anybody because when you were a child you did this incident. That's insane.
He sees them as objects to be used. In one of his videos where he shared a disturbing experience with his babysitter, Blastphamoushd revealed that he was just 4 years old. And despite being that young, his eyes were focused on his babysitter's body, like how he can take advantage of his age and get sexually involved with his babysitter. Moreover, the fact that he still remembered this incident shows how aware he was during the incident.
Not necessarily. being aware or not, like, you can remember stuff that happened when you were 4 or 6. I'm sure we all remember stuff that even happens, you know, maybe you're 30 or in 20s, how you thought differently. And, like, you mature, so. I mean, him remembering it fondly doesn't mean he was just aware. He knew right from wrong at 4 years old. That's something dumb.
Okay, look, I'm 4. And at 4 years old, I knew I was...
Surprisingly, Blasphemous HD was still not sorry for touching the private parts of his babysitter.
After that, I'm still not
sorry. If this is real, that is on him. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I guess maybe he was joking, but at the same time, yeah, that is wrong.
So if he sees women as an object since he was 4, this makes it clear that whatever love he shared with his girlfriend...
I wouldn't make that connection of saying that he's been seeing women as an object since he was 4, since that incident. Like, I mean, I don't know. Some of these conclusions that they jump to are just insane.
5 years was nothing but a formality, an act or performance so that he could actually exploit her body for his own formality. Clear that whatever love he shared with his girlfriend for 5 years...
See, that's another crazy thing. Like, maybe they could have had, like, a good relationship for the first 4 years, and then, like... Because that happens with relationships. Not all relationships work out. But for them to, you know... Like, I get it, Blasphemous HD did wrong. He is a bad person for doing that. But for them to jump to conclusions saying, like, he used his girlfriend only for sex for 5 years is kind of awful.
Was nothing but a formality.
We don't know him.
An act or performance so that he could actually exploit her body for his own needs. Something that he also agreed in this confession.
So now, there's no more sex, there's no more support, there's no more none of the stuff that made me love her for who she is.
Not to
I mean, that's not just sex. You said sex, support, and none of the stuff that made her who she was. 'Cause, I mean, that could make sense. They could have been falling out of love with each other. I mean, depression sucks. And then her going through it, maybe she may not been like the same person. And yeah.
And he also uploaded a video where he casually gives advice on how to cheat on your girlfriend. So, what a woman can expect from a man like him who bases his content on destroying other relationships.
That could be a joke video.
No content on YouTube, and he's not funny as shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, the Minnesota voice. Let's go.
Remember that shit. Yo,
push me out my
don't
own
push
shit.
my way, yo.
Push my shit, boy. Watch out, hey. Get your ass, boy.
You ain't gonna beat shit. I'll fuck this shit out you.
Now let's pause this fight for a moment and connect this with life advice number 6 that he gave to his followers in this video.
Life advice number 5 or 6.
We are jumping around from like video to video to video, and it doesn't even feel like a concise, you know, the disturbing side or anything. We're just jumping around to, oh, he posted this video 10 years ago. Oh, he said this random thing 5 days ago. It doesn't feel very connected.
Probably 6. Never follow the crowd, especially if you're in a friend group and your friends want you to do the same shit that they're doing and they know that you don't want to do it. If you do it, you lose a lot of...
Well, it sounds amazing when he directs his viewers to never follow the crowd, build your own creativity, and do something unique that no one's ever done before. However, when he fails to follow his own advice and follows the crowd by copying other people's content, this sets a dangerous example in the YouTube community.
See, you want to talk about somebody copying other people's content, and you're literally using AI. You probably fed it through other people's videos and everything. Bad Sunny V2 clone using AI. And then, like, to be fair, if you're doing YouTube, everybody copies each other. I think it just depends on the certain extent. And how you were saying, like, I feel like it already contradicts each other itself, because earlier the AI prompt was saying that Blasphemous HD was like very entertaining because he set the stage with his how wide his eyes are and how wide his mouth is when he has his reactions, when he was, you know, reacting to other people's content. But now it's a problem. And to be fair, I would say everybody does reactions, everybody does commentary. So if you do any of that, you're copying off of somebody. But I feel where Blast is different is because he would actually pause the video or like not finish it and actually tell the people, you know, go click on that link and go, you know, follow it yourself. And he would also pause the video and give meaningful commentary and jokes around it. I would say it's worse. I feel like they used to be called reactionist or whatever. They went through something worse than what streamers go through now for us being called out, because like streamers now can watch literally anything. Like they can have no realm on it. They'll just put on YouTube. They'll could put on some Gordon Ramsay, some TLC, My 1,000 Pound Life, and just watch the whole thing fully through, and literally go to the bathroom while their stream is running, and you know, getting all that revenue from their fans. And I feel like that's worse than what Blast was doing. At least Blast was creative. He told people to, you know, go watch the original video. He gave adequate commentary. Maybe not always, but for the most part. And he genuinely had a good personality and was funny. So I don't copy. Don't say anybody's a clone. You're a Sunny VT clone. Using
This is
AI
why
to do
this
your
creator
prompts.
by the name of Minnesota Boy pushed Blastphamoushd because he actually steals other people's content. Fortunately, this was one of the rare viral moments when someone counters a content stealer live in front of the camera.
Oh, he's a content stealer now. And that beef didn't even happen over content being stolen. It happened because, you know, Minnesota Boy, well, I mean, you probably don't even remember. But like Blast has made like past videos and future videos, and Minnesota Boy did too. It happened because there was a creative, I think a create your video contest, and everybody was rocking with Minnesota Boy, and then I think Minnesota Boy kind of got full of himself and was like, I'm dropping out of this competition, everybody sucks. And then like he said, Blast said some stuff about him, and then he said stuff about Blast, and it was a back and forth over something, you know, stupid. Over, you know, it all started with Minnesota Boy dropping out of that comp and just saying like he was better than everybody.
My channel just got demonetized today.
Sure, many creators like him blame YouTube for demonetizing their channel. They even criticize YouTube algorithm or its system for not pushing their content and flagging it for not following the YouTube terms and conditions. But if you look closer at his videos, Blastphamoushd destroyed copyright rules like no one else. In fact, he's one of the reasons why reaction videos have lost their reputation as a perfect niche to grow on YouTube.
Perfect niche? I mean, people got called out for that back in the day, and it wasn't just Blast. It was like a lot of people. And I would say the reason why his videos aren't popping as they used to, of course, like we already went over that, was the fallout with like all his friends and his girlfriend, all them leaving. So a bit of the personality from the channel went away with them. But also, it's not, I feel like he doesn't react to like a variety of content. Maybe like what's going on, like, because the algorithm is very centered on, the algorithm is centered on like certain stuff. I feel like Blast is watching like the same old stuff, because you can look right here, 577 scary TikToks. That's still whatever. So you're reacting to the same scary TikToks. You're not, you know, bringing anything new to the table to feed the algorithm. Like maybe if he was reacting to maybe what's something recent that happened. Whatever, the X situation is Y. Oh, the Rakai situation is this. Oh, Streamer University. Oh, Blackboy Max situation. Maybe if he reacted to that and gave like commentary like other channels, I felt like he would have been good. But he keeps reacting to a bunch of like Family Guy compilations. My God, he's reacting to a bunch of Family Guy reactions. But yeah, he's just reacting to like old stuff instead of keeping up with the algorithm. Because the algorithm is taxing. And it wants you to stay. You have to bend with whatever's new. You can't stay with old stuff.
Example, the video you're watching is one of the reaction videos uploaded on his channel. However, if you look at the number of views, it only attracted 1.5k views in 2 months.
Oh, another thing is, I feel like he's not really editing his videos and putting in, you know, a little bit of flair and editing to add a bunch of personalities. If you go to like his live stream tab, you'll notice like why they have like 1,000 views. It's not that he's making these compilations. He's just posting his live streams to his videos. So that's the reason why I might have like an hour or 3 hours. It's because it's a live stream. This is a voiceover of me editing, but I forgot to mention Blast doesn't even credit, the creators anymore. Like I looked in his descriptions, and because he's posting like live streams, I guess he doesn't have time to go back and credit it. And that's on him. Like if you're reacting to other people's content, that's the bare minimum is, putting their channel in the description. Also, I noticed that it's not just one live stream. He's pasting together like multiple live streams together instead of it just being like one live stream. So yeah, his content is just not there anymore, and I don't think he cares. He's not putting work into it. It's just lazy. It's just shadowly thrown together. Yeah.
Mentioning a YouTube fair use policy in the description box, he's allowed to do anything he wants on the platform. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. However, when Ethan Klein sued creators for exploiting the fair use policy, he not only won the battle, but also set a powerful example for every creator on the platform. The incident happened when creators like CaseyTron, Hassan Ali, XQC, and Asmongold were caught misusing their fair use policy.
Asmongold?
There were fewer to
Hassan
The
Ali.
incident happened when creators like CaseyTron, Hassan Ali,
Hassan
XQC,
Ali, and Asmongold. AI script.
and Asmongold were caught misusing their fair use policy. There were fewer to no comments, and the creator just sat down on the couch like he's the one who created this content.
Community about what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from...
One of the famous incidents was when CaseyTron smoked through Ethan's entire podcast and said nothing to entertain viewers. In response,
I do think that the reason it's different Blast's situation, well, because Ethan was suing them also because they were going out of their way to say, don't watch this video, watch us instead, so you won't like give him any money. I think that was like another reason that might have played into the
owner of the H3 podcast and host Ethan Klein decided to file a lawsuit against her. The battle went on for several months until CaseyTron had no other option than to apologize for her mistakes.
This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators.
She gotta be reading off
and
the
I
script.
will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going
video, just like CaseyTron, and watch Blastphamoushd sit there through the entire video, just like CaseyTron, and wait till he gets sued or terminated by YouTube. Check out these 2 minutes as an example and you'll know what I mean.
A married couple captures something creepy on camera. It was just recently that one of their cameras had caught the following footage. The couple is both at work when out of nowhere, this happens.
Oh. No. Oh.
His lip quivering.
No. Come on, bro. Oh.
Yeah, my man does not care anymore. My man does not care anymore.
A prison person? The ghost of a prison inmate.
Like with most occurrences that have taken place inside their home, they don't know what to make of this. But as always,
my man
what are your
fell off.
thoughts?
My thoughts is they should move.
Ghost hunters Hiro and Tomo visit an abandoned hospital to find a few
I'm
and
good.
as expecting.
Holy crap.
To trouble. You in the
Okay, so you want to talk about people stealing content. You didn't think to credit these people? You didn't think to put their channel link in the description? Or anything after accusing Blastphamoushd of stealing content? You couldn't do the bare minimum there?
Even in the video,
Like, there was no reason to have that 2 minute section. You could have limited that to 30 seconds.
From his archive channel that he created after getting banned by YouTube, you will notice that he committed the same mistakes that landed other creators in legal trouble, which is why YouTube deleted his channels multiple times.
YouTube, because you know my big channel gets deleted, and then this channel gets demonetized, and then a whole bunch of other stuff I'm dealing with, YouTube copyright and all this other crazy stuff.
And the guts to ask for donations from his followers is beyond imagination. It's like he's asking viewers to help him exploit or steal hardworking creators' content.
Minutes. Now, there's a link in the description down below. It leads to BHD Storytime Animated's Patreon. Now, to anyone that does donate, thank you.
Most importantly, whenever his channel...
I guess it sounds like he was just trying to fund his animations. What do you mean about, like, stealing money from working content creators?
And his animations were really nice. I liked them. I think he said he paid like $2,000 for each animation, which is a bit much.
I don't know. I feel like he could have used that money to a different place, but I really enjoyed those animations, and they're really fun to look back at. So, old fan of BHD.
Used to get deleted, Blastphamoushd never gave his followers the reason why he got banned. He simply mentions about a new backup channel and requests his subscribers to follow him there, because he's trying to show that it was YouTube that is always at fault, and he could never commit any mistake. Something that was also pointed out by the viewers in the comments section. My channel is being deleted by Disney! Subscribe to my new backup channel over the Family Guy vids. So, you're not gonna tell your fans, shock you still have some around, why your account got deleted? Surprisingly, he calls himself a great storyteller.
I already know, that's like my bread and butter.
I assume copyright material, but I wonder like what specific things set it off. He's been reacting to Family Guy videos for so long now.
I am a storytelling person. I've got insane amounts of stories, and
in fact, this guy is so weak at creating unique content that he even reacts to his own videos or animations that he uploaded on his channel.
Hey man. I get Blastphamoushd being lazy. But you're using AI, so shut up.
Well, it is time when Blastphamoushd should remove his overreacting costume and accept his mistakes like a mature man. Because if he was courageous enough to teach others about learning from their mistake, the same way this man should take courage to prove what he actually meant by these words.
Life advice number 4. Always try to learn from other people's mistakes. That way, you ain't gotta go through the same bullshit that they fucking went through.
Bro was a huge impact on my childhood when he was making the reaction videos, because it's not like he just saw the video and would just chuckle or giggle.
Yeah.
Homeboy would sit there and commentate and just tell funny jokes
relating
to either him or the video, and it's just
also credit my man. You don't talk about stealing people's content and you can't even do the bare minimum of crediting this man?
Entertaining. Looked up to bro so much to the point where I literally base my jokes off the type of stuff he's saying in his YouTube videos. Like, I be cracking some jokes that sound similar to his. That's how much I admire the dude.
In the end, one thing is pretty clear. If Blastphamoushd did not cheat his longtime girlfriend, steal hardworking creators' content, respected women like a human being rather than an object.
Story of when I was 15 and a half and I was messing with this 39-year-old businesswoman.
Oh, what?
Chick.
Hold up.
Women like a human being rather than girlfriend, steal hardworking creators' content, respected women like a human being rather than an object.
Story of when I was 15 and a half and I was messing with this 39-year-old businesswoman.
So I did hear that right. How did you get he treats women like objects instead of human beings from that? Him saying he was 15 years old with a 39-year-old woman. He didn't see women as objects. He was a victim. No, I mean, I feel bad now. I mean that doesn't take away from like him cheating on his girlfriend or anything, but like, my God, this AI script is horrible. He was a victim.
When the story left off.
If that is true, though, cared about his followers by keeping his ego aside, then this man would never have to ask for donations.
Before I start this story, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe so that I can pay my animators, because otherwise...
Again, that's animations. That's animation-wise, not just money that's going in his pocket. Because he did make quite a few animations, so don't... Stop trying to say he's funneling, the money for himself.
He might not be able to feed our dogs.
Most importantly, millions of viewers used to love his content, which is not everyone's cup of tea, and his fans even today miss those reaction videos with his friends. People miss the fun, the pranks they used to do on each other, because they were a perfect time killer or a perfect entertainment zone for their viewers, an escapism that everyone needs after coming back from work. However, by not having the courage to accept his own mistakes or blaming others for his actions, Blastphamoushd has not only destroyed his relationship with his close friends.
You make up all these fucking lies for who knows what. Nobody cares.
Then let's fucking talk about it. Let's talk about the fact that you're a cheating ass hoe. Let's talk about the fact that you're a fucking pathological liar.
Yeah, they were so funny together. Dr. J and the Women. I didn't really like Chavez that much. Dr. J and the Women was my favorite. Dr. Girlfriend and Blastphamoushd. Great pair.
Talk about the fact that you fired somebody because you were mad that they were mad at you for fucking lying to them. Let's talk about that if you want to talk about some shit. But don't make up shit about me or my man.
But also lost a rare opportunity to
also, they have a channel too. I mean, I never really cared for it. They didn't really interest me that much. Their channel isn't doing just that much better than Blastphamoushd. I think because they don't just post that much, but I don't know. I'm not really.
Ability to his life that he's not able to find today. Now, a few months back, he claimed that his girlfriend is now trying to get him back after all that's been done between them. But how much of that is true, only time will tell.
I don't know if that's true either.
Blastphamoushd, you know what I'm saying? And today we are here to tell the story when Dr. Girlfriend proposed to your boy, and I said, hell no. Fuck no. She was crazy.
Maybe she's trying to forgive him and give Blastphamoushd one more chance. Nonetheless, the most important question is, should a woman trust him again who left her when she needed his support the most?
I mean, from the clip that you just showed, it doesn't seem like she was trying to get back with him. It just seemed like he was recounting a time back in the day when she tried proposing to him.
Who slept with Instagram models while his girlfriend was suffering from severe depression. Well, let us know your thoughts in the comments section, because this man is still not giving any signs of recovery.
Oh, it's over. Alright, my reasons for why Blastphamoushd fell off. You know, the biggest thing being he cheated on his girlfriend, so a lot of his old fans and like his inner friend group fell out. So that was a big part of it. Another reason is just stagnation in content. I mean, some of his gameplay kind of seems a bit laggy and kind of a bit lackluster, as well as, you know, stagnation in his content. He isn't reacting to the things that are very recent, the things that are the most popular. Like, there is no reason for you to have 1,000 Family Guy compilations. It's not even that funny at that point. And then I don't think he's putting real work into his content. Like how I said earlier, he just really posts just like his live streams, like all those scary compilations, just live streams. And he doesn't even credit the original creators like he used to. As well as, not only is it being just a live stream, attaching multiple live streams, like kind of like a compilation, and then that be his video. So it's not anything concise. It's not him being in the same room. It's just a compilation of scary compilations, and it's not as entertaining as it was. And low-key, even though that's still going on, I still think he's still a personality. He's still funny. I just researched this video. I caught like glimpses of it, like watching some of his live streams. He's still got that same kind of humor.
Donation Sadie Dudley Smith, yo. With his dashboard camera. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate you. That's not a sexual reference? That's not keep it up? No? Blue Chew?
Mitch explains that he was shocked when out of nowhere a child appeared right on the busy highway.
Ooh, hit it! Swerve! Yeah!
He says that the child looked no older than 6 and seemed to be wearing a blue coat.
Extra points!
Mitch Coon's mother quickly called.
Okay. His content kind of stagnated, and those are the reasons he fell off. It's wisdoms.